Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Darkest Scorpio. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting my channel. Thanks for the views. Thanks for everything y'all do, especially in a positive light. And I appreciate it. Thanks for tapping into this video. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button if you just, check out the videos or whatever. But, so anyways, I feel like I'm beating a dead horse with this topic, and I don't want to keep on talking about this topic because I'm mostly an outsider, I think the only connection that I would have to this, or is, any kind of room to speak, is just being a Hispanic Chicano man, and growing up in different hoods and kind of familiar with the hood culture, and then also being a hip hop fan like throughout my whole life. But loving other genres, also being a rock fan and a fan of all kinds of music in general, just a fan of music, but knowing hip hop and stuff like that and having a respect and love for hip hop. But that's where it would matter. But I'm nobody important, and what I have to say isn't that big of a deal. It's not that important. But my opinion about Adam 22 apologizing to Lefty, and maybe him, there's a speculation that he could go and do a podcast on No Jumper. My opinion doesn't matter, but I've already spoke about Adam 22 and No Jumper, and I think he's a divisive individual, and I think he's an individual who wants to profit and gain, and he'll just get the black and brown community in crossfires with each other, and it's only gonna do more harm than good, especially when you're talking about controversial or people talking about each other back and forth and it just being divided. So that's just my opinion on it. Should he apologize to Lefty Gunplay? Yes, he should. I want to speak on Lefty Gunplay one last time. I probably don't want to talk about this topic anymore. Maybe next time I'll do a video about Mexican OT and my opinion about him. Because he is a big up-and-coming rapper, but in Texas. I will say that Lefty Gunplay is probably the most well-known Hispanic rapper talked about today. And especially in LA. So, do I like his music? Do I like him as an individual? I feel like I like him more of an individual than I know his music, because every time I try to listen to a song of his or just give it a chance, it's not really my thing. But I mean, you're talking to somebody who likes Nas or Mobb Deep, from New York, or Wu-Tang Clan, or UGK from Texas, or 3 6 Mafia from Memphis, or the list goes on. Like these real big names, and Bone Thugs and Harmony from Cleveland, Tupac, Eazy-E from Compton. I like Ice Cube, Cypress Hill being my favorite Latino group of all time. And that gets talked about very least. I mean, I think that Cypress Hill, not only are they underrated, but they are the most successful that has come out of LA as far as Hispanic rappers. But they're old school, and people, they're not in the limelight no more like that. But in my opinion, they're like up there with the greats, great rap group. And those are my heroes, straight up. Like, if anybody was to ask me who's my favorite Latino rapper, it would be Real from Cypress Hill. I do like Fat Joe and Big Pun. Who else? There's a lot of Chicano rappers that I do like, and we've talked about not Woodie but Big Tone. Big Tone's a Chicano. Now Woodie, he's kind of looked at as a Chicano too, or he's just embraced the whole culture and just and being a Norteño. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Should he apologize to Lefty Gunplay? Yes, he should. Did he do Lefty Gunplay dirty? Yes, he did. That's just my opinion. Lefty Gunplay wanted to charge him 10 bands to pull up, do another interview. Adam 22 said, "No, I ain't having it." It's kind of like disrespectful. Like, you should respect that this is a hot popping rapper. You know what I mean? So back to that, like, do I like him as an individual? Yes, I do. Is his music my thing? Not really, but that's just me being truthful. Is he the most successful and well known right now? Yes, he is. But do I like other rappers a little bit more, like their whole style and just their music in general, and then definitely like their interviews and stuff like that? I definitely would like Baldacci, we've already talked about Big Tone. I don't want to keep being a dead horse. People are gonna be like, "Damn, you're a big fan," but and Mexican OT. And he's the biggest in I was gonna say my town. He's the biggest in my state. Definitely the biggest. And I barely know his music. He did a song with X the Plug like recently, and that song is fire. He spits that fast stuff and stuff like that, and that's what I like, because that's why I like Old Zero. That's why I like Bone Thugs and Harmony. I like a lot of those fast rappers, Twista, Tech Nine. But anyways, I don't know a lot of his music, and at first, I'm gonna be honest, at first it wasn't really my thing. So I'm kind of adjusting to it, and it's growing on me. I do feel like a lot of people just jump when they hear the name Mexican in any artist's name, and they're like, "Well, I am too. He's got my full support." Bam, like he's the greatest rapper of all time, type of thing. I don't jump that quick because of somebody's name or because they have the title of like the Mexican rapper, best Mexican rapper ever. I give them a benefit of the doubt, and I try their music, and I just see if it's for me personally. I don't listen to somebody or just jump fully into something just because everybody else is. You know what I mean? I did the same thing with Peso. He's another rapper from Texas. I gave him a benefit of the doubt, and I liked his flow. I like the way he raps. But do I really like all the lyrics? Is it that great? But is he doing his thing? Was he really well known? Yes, he was. More than anybody else was before Mexican OT came along. Mexican OT he's got all the traction. He's definitely got the people behind him, and he's real grassrooted. Like he did a show in my town just the other day. But anyways, I don't want to carry on. I think Adam 22 is wrong. I respect the No Jumper platform. Again, I got into listening to that and being a fan of that because of Pimp Sharp. Sharp, I think he might even have his own podcast, Sharp Tank. Definitely a cool cat. Seems real with it, like a real one, and I like everything he says. But as far as Adam 22 is not part of the culture. He's not. You can tell he's not like, he might be a hip hop fan. He might know a thing or two, but as far as, he shouldn't be in the mix with rivals going at each other or talking stuff. The whole bands thing came about because I feel like he created a lane or avenue for that to even happen and exist. And then that just caused a rift between North and South over there. Like, I'm down here, but I'm just saying this is my opinion about up there. And I think he shouldn't do that. What should happen is unity unity and people going after the money together. Like Pimp C said, y'all with that bullshit. Y'all got the white folks looking at us laughing, and y'all need to get to the money. You know what I mean? That's basically what he said, and knocking doors down. That's not quoted or anything, but I'm just kind of giving my take on it. Y'all got these white folks laughing at us, looking stupid and dumb, and y'all go back and forth at each other while we can be all together getting money and united. You know what I mean? And somebody needs to speak like that, definitely. But should he go back to no jumper? I don't think he should. I think it's just going to be for views, and that's good for both of them. But he's going to ask them stupid questions. He'll probably bring up the bands thing. I mean, for people to dwell in negativity and just want to talk about it and gain publicity out of it, or for people to push a positive agenda and want to see positive and good change in the world, those are two different type of individuals. I'm a type of individual. I acknowledge the negativity. I do talk about it, but I don't want to thrive in it. I want there to be positivity into this world, and I want positive for Lefty Gunplay. I want positive for whoever, like all the Latino rappers coming up, for my people to look up to. I want good for Mexican OT, for all the Texas rappers, for all the LA rappers, for all the up north rappers, East Coast rappers, everybody to fucking shine, everybody to grind, and then do it together and be united and show love and respect. Like, I mean, come on. Like, I do know that it sounds like a perfect, like I'm creating like a perfect narrative or like a perfect utopia that won't probably ever exist. But hey, we can have wishful thinking and we can think positive and want positive, and that's where I'm at, and that's what I'm about. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I think he does owe him an apology. He's already had somebody on there recently talking about the whole transsexual thing. And Adam sounded like he was defending Lefty Gunplay and saying that maybe it didn't exist or maybe he didn't know about it and stuff like that. And I respect Adam for that. But prior, he had Whack 100 on there, like, a month ago or whatever, and they were talking mess about him and calling him a crash dummy and stuff like that. They were saying some messed up, hard stuff about him, or he was allowing that to be said on his platform, and that ain't cool. I thought that it was even more divisive. So that's why I don't see Adam 22 doing good, especially for the black and brown community. That's just my opinion. And then just helping them create divisiveness amongst each other, that's only going to hurt each other. And what does that bring anything bad to happen to Adam 22? No, because he's not affected. He don't care as long as he makes his money or whatever. So unless it brings him in direct line of fire or danger, he's not going to give a damn. It's going to be these other people that are going at it and having to deal with the consequences and repercussions, or deal with the hatred or deal with the negativity. And I don't think that's cool. I think he owes an apology. That's just my opinion. And if he wants to, I don't think he should go on the platform and speak about the stuff that's already happened. He should just keep promoting himself, but playing into Adam's little plan and stuff like that, just getting views. But anyways, I'm done with this topic. Y'all put some comments below and let me know if there's any other rappers out there that you like or admire. If there's anything in the music scene that you want me to talk about, let me know what you think my opinions are on some of these other issues or other rappers from different states or stuff like that. So we'll get on those topics and we'll talk about it. And then I'll do some other topics too of my own interest. So y'all have a great day. Stay positive. Stay grinding. Stay doing your thing. And yeah, I appreciate the support. Y'all stay tuned.